All right, everyone, welcome back to the Bohorror Tales podcast. It's been quite a while since we've done one of these. I know, like 9 months or something. But, we're back. We're here with the refurbished look. Doesn't look like Moon Salad's art anymore. So I'm here with my hostess, Kyle.
Hello.
And my hostess, Max or Mads, whichever one. I don't know.
Hello, besties.
Okay. So, today we're going to talk about alternate realities or universes, which, by the way, took a long damn time to decide on that.
True.
So, does anyone want to start off first, or you want me to?
You can start.
Okay.
It's up to you. I don't care.
Okay. So, by the way, Kyle, your character just makes you look more like a faggot. But anyway.
So true.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can.
We are going to get demonetized.
We don't even get monetized content.
Okay, people are going to click off. You're going to trigger people.
Right.
Trigger warning slurs, everyone. Come on.
Yeah.
No, imagine I put that in the description. Trigger warning slurs.
Please stop. We're being offensive, everyone. We need to move on. We need to go.
Okay.
Derek,
so
start off the conversation.
Universes. So a while back when I was doing research for Chernobyl and stuff, because it dealt with that whole alternate reality and universe thing, I did look up how it would be possible, scientifically and theoretically, of course, because we haven't really done it yet. But per se,
who the fuck is eating?
Definitely not me with these strawberry wafers. But anyway,
Derek, please put them away. Please.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, the only way you'd be able to do it is to shrink down to the size of, I believe, a neutron. Could be wrong. I believe it's a neutron in between atoms. And you would be able to find a universe where every single event has happened for the past 13, I think, trillion years. And you'd be good. Now, you'd have to find one, because there are obviously infinite realities and stuff. You'd have to find the one, if you wanted to travel to one that was exactly like this, you'd have to find one where the Big Bang happened, World War II, let me think, Trump became president, Biden was still an awful president, so you'd have to find all those. Oh, and the reality where Dallas's art is still bad. So you'd have to find those. To do that.
What about 9/11? Because I know 9/11 changed a lot.
Yeah, I think so, because if we didn't have 9/11, then you wouldn't see those people posting "We will remember" every year.
Stop it!
The
Stop.
same really bad 2011 graphic that they made in Photoshop 2016.
Please, Derek.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna kill you.
Sure,
But anyways, heart. So
no, because white people are like, oh my god, why can't black people forget about slavery? Girl, why can't you forget about 9/11? The TikTok audio
heart emoji.
So, yeah, very, very interesting. So, traveling to alternate realities, that would be interesting. But do you guys think that there are already alternate realities?
Yes.
I do. I definitely believe that there are alternate realities.
Okay, now, do you believe that they can be accessed somehow in the future?
I think
in the future?
Wait, Kyle, can I just say one thing?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
So I think
white people.
I think government officials or anything with what is it called? Area 51. I feel like they might have access to it, but they can't really give it to the public because it's uncontrollable. I feel like they don't have, and plus with all that power, people would not be here. Why would people want to be in this reality when there's another reality with them being the best or superior? So I feel like they can't release it to people because of that. Because no one would be here to fund this reality. And some people actually like this reality for some reason because they're rich and billionaires. So why would they want to, know?
Yeah, but the thing with that is if a bunch of poor people left or something, they would no longer be billionaires because everyone is a part of this functioning.
Exactly. So billionaires don't want to release that because then they won't get money, and then they'll have to find some other alternate universe for them to still get money while other people get money, and it's just a big clusterfuck. So I don't think
this is sounding a little too liberal for me. Kyle, you go.
Yeah, personally, I feel like we're still years away from those type of technological advancements. I don't think we're advanced enough technology-wise to access them. I definitely do believe that they exist, yeah, but I don't think we can access them just yet because like there's still so many unknowns about space travel. And I think space travel is pretty integral if you're going to be accessing alternate dimensions at this point in time, at least.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, the only way that we really know of is that way of shrinking down that size. And obviously we don't have the shrinking technology. But I know there was something that came out last year. I believe it was last year, 2019. I think it was either early 2020 or late 2019. Let me see if I can look it up.
But okay, wait. Can I just say something while you look that up? Because this has been on my mind for a really long time. But like, there's a different reality with every millisecond that passes that I could just drop dead right now. Like,
Too
there's.
bad we're not in that one, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways, like every millisecond that passes, there's like a reality where I'm like dead right now, or there's like a reality that was in the past that I died from something different,
or there's a reality where you have good hair.
Yeah, same goes to you.
Okay, at least I have natural curls. Anyway,
shut up
Shut the fuck up, you old TikTok
shut
bitch.
up, please shut up,
please shut the fuck up. Okay, so like I said, this was actually last year in May. NASA found a parallel universe. I think it was somewhere along the stars, but basically the radiation it was giving off, and time flows backwards there. So we haven't been able to do it. Well, we haven't been able to get in there. But
that reminds me of the Family Guy episode where Stewie and Brian, they're like going back in time and they have to figure out how to go forward because Stewie's gonna get shoved back up Lois's vagina.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
No, because listen, because they like do time travel because they do that shit. And
in Family Guy, yeah.
Yeah, and Stewie and Brian, they're like stuck going backwards, and so
don't they get stuck in World War II?
That was another episode, but they basically keep going back in time, and Stewie's like, "Girl, I'm gonna be like born again. You want me to go through that?" And Brian's like, "Well, I don't know how to work this machine." And so Stewie's like being like birthed, and then they just kind of take time from there. So they redo their like entire lives. But anyways, that's what that reminded me of, because thinking of like time going backwards is incredibly scary, especially because Brian and Stewie were also going backwards. Like he was de-aging. You remember that one episode where they were like vomiting, that type of thing?
Yeah, I remember. I remember the episode you're talking about.
They basically lived through that again because that was, like funny Family Guy stuff. But
yeah.
But just thinking about that is like terrifying because you're gonna de-age and you're gonna be like not existing. And
the weird thing is that it may be weird to us, but like for the people that live in that alternate like reality dimension, whatever, that's what they like, that's how they grew up, that's all they've ever known. So it wouldn't be terrifying for them.
Exactly.
For them, technically our world, the way that time works is backwards. But I mean, if our time was backwards, or if we were to go to a place where it was backwards, I don't really know how that functioned, but at least then white people could do the moonwalk. So I mean, there you go. But I'm eating Reese's Pieces right now.
Oh my god!
Please mute or something. Oh my god!
Me and Kyle can just talk. We can just talk.
This is a fucking podcast, not ASMR. Come on now.
For real.
It's not a mukbang, baby.
Hey guys.
What are you doing?
Hey guys, welcome back to my ASMR.
Oh my god, I'm gonna murder you.
Today,
I'm leaving.
No.
Stop recording if you keep this up, boy.
Okay. So, what if per se? And by the way, I think if this technology did exist, same thing with time travel. Obviously, you can't just go back in time and fuck up that past, because then boom, you're fucked. But if time as of now is still a complete line, you know, and it's not like a branch of trees, and because obviously that means that every point in time exists all at once. Do you guys know what I mean? Like last second ago, that point will happen for eternity. And so if that is how time works, which I don't really completely know, time is a construct, then that means if time travel did exist and it's been invented, then why has no one come back to see yes?
That's what I read this thing. What's his name? Oh God, Stephen Hawking. Apparently, he hosted a party, but didn't.
Yeah, he hosted a party and sent the invitations a day after.
So that way, it would be like if anyone was a time traveler, then they would go to the party.
Yeah.
But no one showed up.
Yeah.
But I just personally, I think why would they want to give away the fact that they can time travel? Because that would change a lot. And I feel like if I was a time traveler and I knew about this party, I wouldn't go, because then they'd like keep me in the government and like lock me up or something because they're trying to figure out my technology. And I wouldn't want
travel is
reveal myself, I guess.
I think it's very intertwined with alternate realities. Because there's also
because like
continue.
Yeah, I was going to. It's like we don't really know. I'm sorry. We don't really know how time travel works at the end of the day. Like, what was it? Avengers.
It was Endgame.
Avengers Endgame.
Because I know your dumb ass is not.
No, come on! Stop mansplaining.
No,
for real.
You are mansplaining this whole podcast, and I'm sick of it.
Okay.
Me and Max want to speak.
Listen,
we want to speak.
No, I want to ask you a question, Kyle. I want to ask you a quick question. Whose spot never moves from this couch? Me.
Derek, if you don't shut the hell up.
Y'all move around because
we make this podcast. We make this podcast.
That move around. This is my goddamn
Kyle, let's be honest. You're gonna leave in a month and then come back a few months later.
Stop.
You're gonna be like, oh my God, guys! But I got my second pair of hospital socks. But anyway.
Oh my God,
Derek.
So anyways,
they don't need to know all this.
I was going to bring up the Avengers Endgame thing.
Okay, just explain it and then let me speak again.
Okay.
Because you do too much.
Now, there's two different sets of time. One of them...
Explain it quicker.
One of them is like Back to the Future, where he went back in time and whatever he changed affected his future. And it's the butterfly effect. And everyone always talks about that. I mean, there's like 3 films called The Butterfly Effect, I think. And it's all about how if you alter the past in any way, it'll affect the future dramatically. Like,
dramatically.
Shut the fuck up. Like, the reason it's called the butterfly effect is that there's this theory, like, if a butterfly flaps its wings, that wind can build up over time and cause a tornado states away. And so that's the first one. Now, the second one is kind of this theory, and the Avengers Endgame kind of did it. They weren't very good at it, but it's basically the fact that when you go back in time, that's whatever you change creates a rift in your timeline, and it's like a line. But when you change something, it creates a branch off of that line, and it creates an alternate reality. So you could theoretically make infinite realities based off of the singular timeline. So whatever you go back and change, like let's say you go back and shoot Hitler as a child, then basically that becomes your past. And then it will now, when you go forward, it'll be a different future than what happened. And you can swap back to that other timeline, that other universe, but now there's 2 different ones that exist. Basically.
Yeah. So my point was basically since we don't know in like the real world, we kind of have to look at it through a more fictional point of view, well, non-fictional point of view. I mean, like, because like we can't tell if time is like a stream or it's like a sentient being that'll repair itself when you go back in time. Because if you think about it, I feel like time travel would be something we already know about, you know, because someone from the future where they do have that technology, they would probably, you know, expose themselves somehow. And, you know, maybe you could argue that they already have, because if you look, there's like so many ancient society, like cultures that have like super advanced, like architecture and art and stuff that if you look at it in comparison to everything around it, like you're wondering like, oh, wow, how do these people even get this advance? You know,
Bro,
maybe
are you
someone.
talking about the Egyptians?
No, fucking idiot. I'm just talking about in general. Like, okay,
but in general, what comes to your mind when you think of ancient civilizations that have done something that you think they could have not done? Egypt and the fucking pyramids.
Well, I was thinking about the Etruscans and the Byzantine Empire myself, but, you know, go off.
Yeah, and that's why it fell.
Okay, well, anyway.
What does this have to do with
Derek, yeah, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I was saying like our yeah, exactly. It's a pattern. We need to have an episode without Derek. Anyways, like we could say that our personal, we could say that our reality right now could be effect of time travel, and that's something we would never know. So I just think it's interesting to think about some.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. So there's this like huge paradox. I think it's called the grandfather paradox, and it's basically like, so what if you had a means to time travel, right? So you go back in time and you kill your grandfather. So if you kill your grandfather,
you wouldn't be alive to kill him.
Yeah. So how does that work? It's a paradox. And that's also an interesting thought that I've kind of thought about. If time does repair itself, then paradoxes can't happen. So like, even if you went and shot Hitler, right, then it would somehow mend itself and the Holocaust would still happen.
Like, yeah, someone else.
Little Sally walking down the street. She didn't know what to do, so she jumped.
Is he like in and out for you too as well, Matt?
No.
So do you hear him talking?
He's talking right now?
Is he?
Kyle.
Sorry, I was glitching. It was these damn AirPods.
Not your character glitching around the screen.
Stop. It was the AirPods.
No, because you were lagging out the couch. Like, it was like
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No, I think you're tripping or something. Anyways.
Maybe we went into an alternate reality where that happened.
There's an alternate universe where he never glitched.
And that's the one you're in. You know what? Sometimes I think about that too. Like the Mandela effect. Do you ever think, or like, you know, someone has told you something like, I brought this up in therapy. My counselor, my therapist, she told me that she grew up Catholic, right? She grew up Catholic even though she's not religious. And that was months ago. And then I brought it up, and I have a really good memory. I don't forget things like that. And she was like, no, I grew up Mormon. She was like, you're probably just saying that because I'm Mexican. And I was like, no. I was like, I specifically remember you saying that. And do you guys ever have those kind of moments? And it's like a Mandela effect, like George.
Yes, like Curious. Yeah, Curious George, the little monkey. People think it has a tail, but it doesn't have a tail.
No, literally, no, Derek. This happened today. My mom, when we were leaving for an event in which I can't say in case a family member watches this, but
fucking Disney World, because they don't wear masks.
Not the Republicans.
If you don't wear a mask, then you get kicked out. So don't know what you're talking about. But anyways,
but you don't wear it into the market.
Okay, hopefully my aunt doesn't watch this. But anyways,
sorry, Aunt Carol.
Mo, but whatever. Anyways, so
hey, keep going.
She told me that we had a dinner reservation at 2:00 or lunch, whatever, 2:00. And we left for Disney, and I was like, okay, yeah, 2:00. She's like, yeah. And so we get there, and it's about 2:00. I'm like, Mom, we gotta go. And we were going to the reservation. She checks in, and she's like, okay, so now we gotta wait till 2:30. And I was like, why? She's like, that's when our reservation is. And I was like, Mom, you literally said 2:00. She was like, no, I did not. I said 2:30 in the car. And I, like, remember that stuff because I'm a hungry bitch. Obviously, I'm gonna remember when our lunch reservation is. I want my food. And no, she said it was 2:30, so we got seated at 2:30. It was so, like, it was kind of creepy because she was like, no, girl, 2:30. But that's just so weird because there's definitely an alternate universe where it was 2:00. Or, you know, like with your therapist, it's like, or counselor, or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
you just remember. I don't know if it's just because our brains are fucking with us, or it's like there's actually moments where time ripples or something.
See, for you, you've done so many drugs, your brain's fucked up. But for me,
Yeah, so true. So true, my bad.
I'm more of a reliable source. So.
Don't you take acid tabs like fucking water?
No.
Okay, well, I don't do any drugs, and it still happens to me.
I mean,
So-
I do Lexapro, but I prescribe that.
You do Lexapro.
Yeah.
oh my
Let's
god.
just let that sink in real quick.
Yeah, because that was the joke, idiot.
Shut up. Just
I
shut up and leave me alone. Shut up,
Tumblr-
please.
I forgot you have Tumblr-esque fucking humor. That's why your shirt has an ACAB. Hello.
You wrote that.
Shut up. All of you shut up.
I wrote it in your personality.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
I mean, I hope you have all enjoyed so far. We are going to be coming to a close soon here. Are there any other wrapping up things that you guys want to say about time travel or alternate universes? Or
I'll go first. So, alternate realities definitely exist, and there's tons of alternate realities where you're dead. So I hope you guys think about that.
there's also alternate
Yes,
realities
there's
where,
infinite realities. Probably there's some where we don't exist.
well, yeah, there's other.
There's
and
trillions
here's
of
the other-
realities where every millisecond you die at some point. Like yesterday, you could have died at any point in time from just random causes out of nowhere. Or there's different realities where you were born with like an illness and you're gonna die. Or I don't know, just thinking about death and there's like different realities where you're dead is weird as hell.
I think a reality where TikTok didn't exist, so you and Scotty remain normal, would have been the best.
Oh my god, shut up.
I would have hopped over there immediately.
That's
Derek,
crazy.
why are you so mean?
No, he's horrible.
Oh, and an alternate reality where Dallas never met Oliver. Perfect timeline for me. And maybe
I
when
hope
we're dead,
Oliver listens to this and like
Maybe.
cries.
Yeah.
he's not gonna cry. He's gonna be like, okay, Dallas, look at this podcast. And she's like, oh my god, why are they talking about us? Oh my god.
Stop it!
Derek!
Fuck that bitch.
This is a family-friendly podcast. We don't do that on here.
No, it's not. We have you sitting at the couch.
Oh.
Well, you've been arguably the most offensive this entire fucking time. So.
Okay, but look at your outfit. I feel like that's the most offensive.
Bitch, look at your outfit, Derek. What the
You're
Oh
fuck?
my
wearing a
god,
gray-
Derek, you drew the outfits, you cunt.
I do the
Exactly.
outfits based on y'all's outfits. And look at
Okay,
yours.
why is my shirt gray?
So I have an
what I
ACAB
wore.
shirt with a Hello Kitty on it.
I
That
have
part
literally
may have been
never
a
worn this
little bit
outfit.
improvised.
Yeah, definitely.
And
You bastard.
I had to include y'all's colors somehow.
Okay, closing points. Closing points.
Oh wait, I have to ask a question before our time goes off. You guys can just say yes or no. Do you think that all realities start with the Big Bang, or do you think there are alternate realities? Like just to give a quick thing. Do you think they all have the same building blocks, or no?
No.
I do.
Okay, all right then. I'm not sure.
Because I don't think, trigger warning, atheism, I don't think God exists in any timeline. I really don't.
But what if, okay, so I have a
Because
question.
that would, because God and almighty God, that would literally unless that God decided to make another reality where that God did not exist, I really don't think that.
Which is ultimately confusing in itself because it's a lot of thinking because I'm agnostic really, and I think religion
What
is
is
very much
that?
a construct of thought.
What is that? Like you want to throw up all the time?
agnostic.
No.
It means like I think there could be a God, but there isn't like
Not a set religion.
Yeah, I don't believe it till I kind of see it type of thing.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
But yeah, so I think that going back to your question, like with the Big Bang, there's definitely a different reality where there was something different than the Big Bang that kind of started everything.
Right. Okay. All right then.
That's just what I think.
What if it was just like a really loud fart?
That would be
Derek,
so funny.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my
It was
god.
probably
Okay,
your
listen.
fart.
What if Chris was like a large astral being, and then his shit basically created the entire planet? It's like it hardened in the cold space.
So what you're saying
Why
is
are you
Chris
so
is God.
fatphobic?
There's a reality where Chris's shit created the universe.
No, there's a reality where Chris got so famous that they let him on RuPaul's Drag Race underage. Think about that, guys. Something to think about to all the viewers at home.
This random ass person DM'd me and they said, this is TikTok for podcasts. And it's really blowing up right now. Check out @Pluto.app on the App Store and create with friends. Hit the link in Pluto.app bio.
What the fuck are you
Almost
talking
make a
about?
TikTok for this account and just post clips of us there.
Oh, use that same audio where it's like do 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 do. You know, like the creepy one that gets hella views.
No, we don't.
I'll have to send it to you. All right, everyone. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. I'd love to do another one soon here. We might have a special guest next. His name's Seth. I know, trust me.
He's not coming on here. You're just gay. What do you want him to
trigger
say?
warning, homophobia.
Seriously.
Well, actually, let's do it. I don't know. Ask them what they like.
Do you really want Seth on here? Seth is my cousin for all the viewers at home.
It would just be really cool to have a guest because we never have guests.
Okay, we end this shit.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, so hope y'all enjoyed our first revamped podcast. Kyle, do you have any ending words to say?
Follow me on Instagram, user
End it now! End it!